It is East Africa's premier lifestyle and wellness destination. Eco-friendly, stylish and ready for business. It's all about the waterfront, Karen, as we live out loud with David Muguku next. Hello and welcome to Sheila Lives Out Loud. My name is Sheila Moniga and I'm so glad you found this channel. Please click subscribe and hit notifications, and do not forget to share a video that you find on this channel that inspires you, that makes sense, and you know is going to help somebody else. And we are living out loud at the waterfront, Karen. You've arrived. This is East Africa's premier lifestyle and retail destination. Now, here to join me on Living Out Loud is David Muguku, a director from the Waterfront, Karen. Hello, David. How are you?
Thank you, Sheila, and welcome to the Waterfront.
It's beautiful. I love coming here. I think at some point you're going to find a little corner of the mall called Sheila's Zone. Please don't throw me out when you find it. Let's just start there.
We'll keep it.
You'll
if
keep
I find
it?
it's yours.
Yes, that corner over there, but I will tell you more about it a little later. We're having this conversation together because we want to know more about the Waterfront, Karen. It's more than just a mall. So tell us about the Waterfront, Karen.
The Waterfront was inspired by water. We believe water is the essence of life. We have a 3.5-acre lake that is at the heart of the Waterfront. From that, we managed to have over 1-kilometer jogging track. And we thought that from the magnificent views of the waterfront, we could create eateries and restaurants around it to live up to other water destinations around the world and create a shopping experience with it.
Okay, it's not just a shopping experience. And when you talk about creating something from scratch, the lake is also man-made.
It is.
How long did it take to dig it up?
It took us several months. We've used to excavate the materials to help us with the building process, but we have relied on Mother Nature to come in and fill up the lake itself. We have been able to harvest all the rain water that has fallen here from the roof into the lake to create a 3.5-acre lake.
A little bit more on the design, because it's intricate. When I walk in, I get the feeling of light. I get the feeling of blue skies. I mean, it's a beautiful day out today, and when you're inside, it feels like you're outside. So what inspired that design?
The design came from actually our inspiration, which is water. We are also inspired by the great outdoors and the fantastic environments and climate that we have in the Karen area. So we've used all those to design a place that will bring in the indoors out and the outdoors in, and that is what you have in the design process. Mm-hmm. So you have our open areas, and even when it's enclosed, we have created open skylights to allow in as much natural light so that we can have and enjoy all the things that Mother Nature has offered us.
I cannot help but imagine that if you look at the location where we're at, that also is a defining marker on the things that make the Waterfront, Karen, stand apart. So tell us a little bit about the location.
In business, I think location is about the biggest answer to everything. We are at the heart of Karen, surrounded by 2 major roads with multiple entries and exits. So we have a unique advantage over most shopping and establishments to have the location that we have, multiple roads giving us access to it, into and out of the property, will make this one of the best and easiest locations to get into to get and enjoy a shopping experience.
Talking about shopping experience, it's not just about retail, because when I read the material and I walk around the Waterfront, Karen, I know it's so much more. There is the shopping, there is the lake, but there are also all kinds of lifestyle and wellness features that you've got in mind when it comes to developing and for people's enjoyment of the Waterfront, Karen. So tell us a little bit more about that.
We want to be an outdoor experience. Lifestyle is what is driving and motivating most people. When we want them to unplug out of their busy concrete jungle city life, we want you to have a place where you can come to and unplug from all that and come to have a place where you can enjoy with your entire family.
When we talk about world class, we cannot help but think about innovation and tech, because these are really big things, and those are not just the only two. There's also the issue of security. So what have you put in place to accommodate shoppers, to ensure the safety and comfort of shoppers, and of course enjoyment, because Wi-Fi is life, you know? So tell us about those wonderful little extra things that the Waterfront Karen has gone the extra mile on.
When it comes to security, first of all, we have created a very safe zone. We have not taken any shortcuts when it comes to security, from CCTVs to other smart cameras, people counters. We have a perimeter fence with a clear view, which is supposed to be an anti-climb, anti-cut material that has been imported to create a safe zone that everybody can come and experience and enjoy themselves here at the waterfront. When it comes to technology, we have been able to integrate using liquid telecom to give us the best innovations that they have to create an environment where they can place the whole entire property under Wi-Fi for people to enjoy.
Wi-Fi is life, and I cannot wait, you know, for shoppers to come in, enjoy their time here and share their experience with people across the globe. Going back to the issue of lake and recycling of water, that's not the only initiative that you have running when it comes to eco-friendly measures that are in place at the Waterfront Karen. Tell us a little bit more about what else you've got in store.
We want to be as eco-friendly and green as possible. We want to preserve Mother Nature in every which way by being self-sustainable and not rely too much on the grid. We have been able to recycle all the water that we have. In that way, we have a waste water treatment plant that can treat all the water all the way up to the potable water. We will be putting in solar panels on our roof, again to reduce our reliance on the grid. In the same token as we will be cutting down our reliance on water from the grid by having this big, beautiful water mass that will be our reservoir for the entire development.
In taking care of Mother Nature, you're also taking care of special groups within the society. I've walked around and I've seen special places for special groups of people. Tell us about what inspired that and why you decided this was very important to the Waterfront Karen.
The entire development has been developed to be world class, and we have brought those standards into Kenya and to make sure that we are able to keep up with what's happening out there. We want everybody to be able to enjoy themselves here from all walks of life, no matter what their limitations might be, but we should still have access into the places that we should be able to. One of the unique features you will find is that even for men, we have created even baby changing rooms. Some people might not like that too much, but now we have places where they can come in if they have the babies to change and feel comfortable, that they can have the same abilities as you usually see for ladies having the baby changing rooms.
I know there's prayer rooms as well.
Yes, we do.
There's, of course, the standard mother's rooms too.
Absolutely.
And you've also catered to the disabled in the society, making it easier for them to come out and have a great day and enjoy a wonderful day with friends and family, of course, at the
True.
Waterfront Karen.
Yes, we do have the washrooms for that are paraplegic accessible, and we have them everywhere just to make sure that everybody has access to them.
In talking about access, what would it take for one to be a tenant at the Waterfront Karen? Because this is a prime location, it's got amazing facilities. I'm thinking to myself, if I had a business or I was looking to expand, this is ideal, but push me over the edge. Why should anybody become a tenant at the Waterfront Karen?
We want you to come in here because of its all unique features. We have access and we have the location. We have multiple roads bringing you in. We are right at the heart of Karen, and we're just a few minutes away from the city. Once you get in, you will be inspired by the architecture and the beauty of everything else that is there. We have the 3-acre lake that is second to none around here. From there, once you get in, the world-class anchors that we are having, cinemas, restaurants, and shopping that you will find here is second to none.
It's a great place to be. It's where anybody who's arrived should be. I love it. Just before we close, I would like us to spend a little bit of time talking about the little features, because there's a lot of heart and soul that's captured in the building in terms of the vision, of the passion. So tell us about these little markers right up to the walls on the building itself. Tell us about what we can find, because there are those who are curious and they like to, walk around and absorb and feel the spirit of a place. So tell us a little bit about those design features that were placed into the construction.
Our inspiration that led into the direction of the architecture's inspiration was, again, the water. From the water, we have translated all the fine things that you find with water and surrounding water. So we have the ripples that you find on the building, we have swirls, the things that you see on water. And then on our facade, as you can see right behind us, we have the reed pattern that you find on the water's edge that will be growing with natural water plants.
Right, and I tell you what we're doing right now is we're taking a shot of that facade right there and we're blending it with the water. We're blending it because we can do that. But thank you so very much for living out loud with us and for letting us have our season here. It truly is an honor and a pleasure. It's been 2 years for us. I know you're just starting out, and I'm hoping in 2 years we're going to sit back here again and we'll talk about the journey that has been for you.
I look forward to it.
And it's going to be great.
Thank you so much.
I promise. Thank you. So there you have it, the Waterfront Karen. The countdown has begun. Make sure you book your space. If you're looking for a place to expand your business, or you want to start out and you want to start out right, this is where you want to be. They are on social media and we will share their details on our social media handles. So you get your foot in already. Till then, thank you for living out loud with us at the Waterfront Karen. We look forward to catching up with you in the next episode. And as always, live out loud in everything you do. Bye.